big brown cardigan sweater like Mr. Rogers for you. Rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum for you. Rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum. I'll sing all day for you. Rum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum. I'll stay and sing all night under the sun. Boom, 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 doo-doo-doo. I'll be waiting in the velvet sea with you, my love. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. And it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor? So today, our Suzanne du jour will be, as soon as thought that Mr. Sweetly comes back, that subject will be, oh, why, pain is not necessarily a good thing, or a good thing to be categorized as an all cool, all awesome thing. And what he said, he always inspired me with this catchphrase that he likes to say, fame is a bullshit trick. And it couldn't be further from the truth. Because there's a lot of famous people out there who don't use their fame for the greater good. They use it for political gain. They use it to lobby politicians. They use it for advertising, false advertising, to sell products that aren't really approved by the FDA or valid in any way. And fame is a bullshit trip because a lot of people out there are famous who, instead of being role models and speaking out publicly and using their fame to influence public opinion about political issues, in China, Bahrain, and Russia, with our economy the way it is now, depending on fossil fuels and pumping out all this oil. They would be manufacturing electronic products that are dependent on batteries and solar power and dominate the market and make it the law that you have to use clean energy. And it would also be status quo. I also am a big proponent for free speech, and I think Google should make the case for having China allow all people to have Google and Facebook in China, as well as YouTube and Instagram, which is all banned in China. They basically really crack down on freedom of speech and freedom of information. And I'm all for fact-checking. Google does a great job at fact-checking. And, fame is a bullshit tip because there's a lot of famous people who, instead of being role models, they just brag about how much money they have. They just brag about how much money they can give away, when really they're giving away a fraction of the amount of money that they have, so it kind of makes them look cool. But instead of actually uniting with other people who are extremely wealthy, like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and stuff, they can just kind of go off on their own self-serving interests to get more views or to become more popular, just like politicians also do. It's like if you're going to practice tithing, then make sure it's going to a good cause or a good church. If you're going to donate, make sure that you're taking, be careful where you're donating to, because there's a lot of famous people out there who are full of shit. And it's a funny thing because there's a lot of art that got very prominent and sold for millions of dollars that just sucks. It's not really fame, it's the name selling something versus the quality of the act. It's making some kind of jingle or beat that makes people go like this when they hear it. Like, and people go. So that you're famous because you did something that makes people go like this. Yeah. So great, but does that make you, somebody that I should look up to? No, I don't think so. Okay, you got famous because you were a gangbanger, you were a gangster, and you were one in a million on the street gangbanging that didn't wind up in prison for life or for an extended sentence and turn his life around. Instead, you took that money before you got caught and you put an album out. Boom, boom, blah, 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 keep your head, blah, 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 blah. And there's kids, mostly, in the suburbs that listen to that shit that go, oh shit. And meanwhile, the person who put the music out is ended up in prison or shot or killed or ended up killing somebody. Did something really horrible. But they got famous, you know. And so for what? For what? So fame, you know, is a very potent thing. And if you look at what John Lennon did so much with his fame. And sadly, he got killed, and the world would have been a much different place when John Lennon did alive. And same thing with Martin Luther King and John F. Kennedy. People using their fame and influence for the greater good. That's a good thing. And on that note, boom, boom, pow! How you